Hey, good morning. Welcome back to As the Porch Turns. This is episode, I can't remember what episode this is on the porch, screened-in porch build, but I think I pretty much got all the walls built. Of course, you know, I've got the floor built. I'm gonna frame this door in here in a second, and I've got this wall built here. And I'm going to set you up. I'm out here by myself. I'm going to set you up, and I'm going to hang this door, a screened-in door. And it's a little bit early to hang the doors, but we bought premium ones, like $100, and I want to hang them just to keep them safe, I think. So a lot of this got to get painted, and or she's going to paint these uprights just down to here. And but I think we can prop this door open and she can paint those. So we made some different decisions on the roof, and I'll go with that after we get this door done. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this. I'm gonna get you set up, and this is pretty nice. It comes with the hinges, and they're automatic close, and they were easy to put up. I got little center. They give you the measurements to do it, and they have little tabs right there that lines it up for you. So far it's been really easy. And this is a vinyl. This is 100% vinyl door, so it should not swell or anything, and it should be pretty good. We'll have to paint it. That's one of the we're trying to get away from painting. I think she is going to paint these things, so that'd be our only maintenance, hopefully. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and mount this door, and now we've got into a big discussion which way this door should swing in or should swing out. So I'm considering this a kind of like going into your house. Your door in your house should swing in, so I'm making this door swing in this way, swing against this wall. Now if I was mounting a screened-in door on this door going to the outside, of course it would have to swing out. So that's the big difference. She said, well, some of them I put going out, some of them going in. So this one I think is going to be better going in, and if it don't work, I'll change it. How's that? So it shouldn't be that hard. It ain't gonna be that hard to change, I don't think. So, and I'm using my little electrician's cordless thing, because you don't want to use your impact on this. It'll break these hinges. So I'm kind of taking it a little easy. So I'm gonna get you set up, and I'm also babysitting. Come here, baby. Come here. You wanna be on TV? Hey, look. So that's why I'm filming by myself. I think the girls have went to do some shopping or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna get you set up. I'm gonna go ahead and mount this door, and we'll see how it works. I've got a little shim down here at the bottom. They give you the measurements. They want 1/8 inch gaps on the side, 1/4 inch on top and bottom. So hopefully that's what I've got going on. So I'm gonna set you up, and I've got a little shim down here to set it on, right down here, while I screw this on there. So let me find a good location, get you set up, and we'll get this door mounted. So this is a little tool I'm using right here. It's a little, don't have a whole lot of torque. Battery's about dead. I hope I got enough to do it. So it comes with screws, stainless steel screws and everything. So let me get this up. See, I don't have a whole lot of torque to it, so in this instance, that's a good thing. It also comes with a little clasp. I need to find it. It's also got automatic closing hinges. It acts like it's found just a little bit. Alright, let me work on this for just a minute and see if I can get it going. Okay, so I got all the screws in, and I tightened this middle hinge just a little bit, and I think it's doing alright. I need to put the handle in there. And also I'll have to put some little pieces of wood here to make it like a stop in the door. So well, that's beautiful. Closes. I really like that. I like the way it came with all the stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put the handle on. I think it said 36 inches on this. So. Seems about right. What the door? Let me see what a doorknob is. This comes with white screws. So. Oh no, my battery just died. Alright, I like it. Now this is one of the best tools I've ever bought. This little thing, the battery just completely died, but I don't charge this up. It's about once every 2 or 3 months, so I'm gonna go charge it up because I'll need it. Especially when we do hit just a tad right there. I need to adjust that just a little bit. I gotta take him inside. He wants to go inside, so I'm gonna stop filming for. Louis wants to go in. He don't like it out here, I guess because of all the noise, but I need to go charge this battery, and I'll come back out and finish this. So let me take him inside for just a minute. Alright, you can tell I got a little impatient, and I told y'all not to use this, and about screwed up there. So it was dragging a little bit, so I had to shift this door that way a little bit. So I like it. Got a pretty good gap here. I think that's going to be alright because no, screw in now. Like I said, I got to put another I need to go tighten this back up. I'm gonna put I have to put a strip in on the inside of this where this will hit. So I'm gonna try to find a screwdriver, tighten that hinge up just a little bit. All right, I got it pretty good. I'm gonna wait till my thing charges up before I put the handle on it, but it closes good. Like I said, I got to put some board. I got a pretty good little gap right here, so I might fix that here in a minute. That's not a big deal. So my next move is I'm going to start working on this electrical and this ceiling. I'm going to take this old insulation, I'm going to pull it on down, throw it away. take these lights down. And the ceiling, I think we've decided to go with, we actually went and bought some more vinyl siding, this blue, this stuff here. So we can finish around, finish this garage. And of course we're gonna put it at the outside of the bottom from here down. So we went by there, and while I was there, I asked if I had anything for ceilings, and of course they had the old standard soffit stuff, which we got on the front porch. I'm much care. I mean, it's okay, but it's not one of my favorite things. And had some kind of like a metal galvanizing look. I didn't like it, or she didn't like it. I didn't like it either. So, and then they had this other stuff. It's like a beadboard, and we got to thinking about it. It's kind of a light gray blue, and they said down there if you put that up there, bugs don't come up to the ceiling because they think it's part of the sky. Like if you put a white one up, you get bugs and stuff up. So we got to thinking about it and decided we're going to do that. I wish we'd bought it while we was there, but the way she figured it's running this way, and I'd have to strip this, so I come back here and did some measuring on my own, and I'm going to run it this way like I wanted to. And I'm going to put a seam right up here. You won't be able to see it, and save me about $200. So that's one of the reasons we didn't do it, because it's like $400. So we don't have much budget left for the ceiling. We were going to put a like a western cedar, and but you know, we want something low maintenance. That way we can come here, we can wash this ceiling and everything and not have to worry about it. So all right, so my next move, I'm going to take down this insulation and do some work on the electric. Like I said, I'm going to put an outlet here, down here. I'm going to put a switch here for the fan. And then the lights will be controlled from in the house. And then I got to somehow put a light switch here, control that porch light. So I've got some figuring to do, and I need to wait till my battery finishes charging so I can finish this door up. I about screwed that up. I told y'all not to do it, and I went ahead and did it, and that's why you don't do it, because I about busted that hinge. And I would have got in trouble if I did that, you know, by the you know who. So they ain't here, so I ain't got to worry about that. As long as y'all don't tell them, I'll be okay. All right, so I'm gonna go eat me a bite of lunch and come back out here and tear this insulation down and throw it away. All right, it's next day. My battery died on me yesterday, so I didn't get to show problems I had here on this door. Of course, it's doing all right now. I fixed it. I mean, I just fixed it just a few minutes ago, but it kept, when you open it up, it would drag on this floor, right about there. And couldn't really figure it out at first, and just these hinges. I mean, I had a time. I spent about an hour fooling with it. Went there and ate supper, watched the football game, came back out, and I figured out there's a little hump right here on this floor, and it's not bad. It's just like it was about 3/8. I've got it down to a quarter, so I just tightened these down a little tighter, as tight as I go, actually. If you remember, I had those hidden fasteners, and I tightened, there's about 2 or 3 of them. I laid my level down there and you can see it. So I got it pretty good now. I ended up having to jack this over some. You can see my line here. See my line on my 2x4 right there. So I'd go over about 3/8, and I ended up having to cut this about a little bit right here, so I could slide the whole thing over there, and about 3/8, and it caused that door to tilt up. That way when it swings over, it won't hit. So that took a little while. So, and today I've come out here just piddling. I've got this insulation. I'm gonna have to take this insulation, a lot of it down. So I got it all down mostly, and then the throwaway bucket, and I'm fixing to do some electrical, or at least try to figure it out. And so one little caveat, safety device: every time you fool with electricity, make sure you test it. And I've got a non-contact tester, and I'm going to test all these wires before I start cutting. But I'm going to show you how it works. This right here is my temporary power outlet. And this thing will tell you through the cable. See how it's turning red? You can actually stick it in. That's the neutral side. And there's the red side. I don't know if you hear the beeping. But this will actually tell if the cable's got power on it. So I'm going to check all these wires again, even though I checked them before. And like this one right here went to the old washing machine, and I've got the breaker off, I hope. So I'm going to take this and see how it stays green. That tells me the power's off. So I'm checking all this, and even though that is the one thing I'm kind of a professional on, I always check it, and I would encourage you with a voltmeter or a non-contact checker before you do any electrical. So I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna have to go find me a real ladder. I've been working off my wife's kitchen ladders, but I need a real ladder. So I'm gonna have to go find one, and I got one ladder in here somewhere. And kind of figure all this out. Well, I've got it figured out, but I've got to see how I'm gonna do the rewire, because a lot of this stuff's coming down. So I'm gonna do that and get that done, and I'll be pretty close to waiting on the painter to get through. So like I said earlier, we're gonna do something different on the ceiling, and I probably won't get to do that till maybe Friday morning. I'll go pick that stuff up. So all right, I'm gonna get busy, and I'll come back. Hopefully I can come back and we'll test some lights, see if they work. Okay, so I'm back out here on the porch, and I got all the electrical demoed, and it looks like a disaster area out here. So the painter did show up, and she got all this painted. So that's good. The doors are in. You seen that? I'm still not happy with that door over there. I'm gonna work on that some more. It's not exactly perfect yet, so I'm gonna do a little more work on it, and I'll do that off camera. But I'm going to, of course, like I said on the live last night, I got to plant some apple trees. I'm gonna do that tonight, and hopefully be back on this in a couple of days. So we're going to end the video here. Appreciate everybody that showed up for the live. I had a real good time. Hope y'all like the co-host. I'm trying to get her to do it every week. I think it's more interesting. So leave a comment and say, please, Allison, please. Maybe we can coerce her into doing it. So hope you like the video. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Support your local farmer, and we'll see you down here in the farm in the next video.